for you, I'll just say that right now. She got like a kind of a phobia for public speaking that Jordan has, so I'll do it. And you gotta face your fears sooner or later, right?
Real quick before he starts, I'll pause this. So it's really important, like if you're not, he's doing great in mobile, Luis is doing awesome. It's important, I want you guys to just hear from someone who just started a few months ago, and that's why I have him on here, so go ahead.
Yeah, so full-time mobile affiliate. As of last week, I put in my 2 weeks notice. Little background on me, I'm Japanese Peruvian. Great grandparents immigrated to Peru from Japan. It was around the time of World War II, so the regime wasn't too cool over there. They were kind of corrupt, and things were getting pretty bad. So, great grandparents immigrated. Grandparents and parents were born and raised there. I was born there, and I came here to the U.S. when I was 4 months old. My parents actually won a visa lottery, so we got pretty lucky. Yeah, that's really cool. It was 1990. First year here, my parents made $15,000. We lived with my aunt and uncle, and they really helped us get off our feet. And my uncle actually got my dad the job. It was at a market. He used to fillet fish and stuff. So after 2 years of working that, my parents opened up a Peruvian restaurant. My grandfather wouldn't loan my dad any money, so he kind of had to go around and borrow money from friends and family and all that, and whatever he'd saved up in those 2 years. First year and a half, there was absolutely no business, and after 18 months, business started picking up. Now before that, he was just about to drop everything and quit, but they toughed it out, and then they started doing really well. And the good thing was that he was a really good cook, so that didn't hurt. After that, opened up a Peruvian rotisserie chicken restaurant. So it was another one. But then with success, obviously, if you're not ready for it or whatever, a lot of times mental capacity, it's just not. You got to be, ready for it. And my dad wasn't. He had a lot of gambling issues, so with the newfound money he had, he gambled a lot of it away. He was an alcoholic. He used to get in fights with the whole family. I remember when my mom, him and my mom used to fight all the time. I used to go to sleep and just hear him like yelling. Mom files for divorce eventually. That was really crazy. So 2007, I was 16 years old. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. My uncle introduced me to it because they were introduced to it. Then I read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. If you guys haven't read that book, I highly suggest it. It was really impactful in my life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was kind of like the gateway drug, and then Secrets of the Millionaire Mind really opened everything up for me. It was a lot more in depth. Around the same time, my uncles got into Amway, so multi-level marketing. I got into. I thought it was a great learning experience. I learned a lot there. I learned a lot about personal growth, personal development, about business in general. And then from there, since I'm pretty introverted and I don't like talking to people or networking, I turned to online because I figured that's where I could put my best talents forward. So I figured, why not do online multi-level marketing? From there, I bought like so many products. Like you see there, like more than $10,000 invested on info products, and I didn't take any action on them. So I was young, I just figured I'll just study my way to success, and that's just not how it works. And that's after years of learning, I've recently, actually just this year, just found that. Jordan helped with that, obviously. So if you guys have heard of Empower Network, I did that a couple years ago. Had my first $1,000 a day profit. But at the time I didn't have any money saved up, so that was an issue, and the payouts were like net 45 or something like that. So no cash flow. Eventually, got banned from Facebook because we were running a lot of trademark images and stuff like that. Did whatever it took, to make money, but yeah. And then after that, I got into more info products. Just bought whatever I could get my hands on from all the gurus and stuff that you probably know about. And then affiliate marketing came around that time. Around the time I was still in Empower Network. This was probably late 2012 where I found out about it. And I came across Charles No's blog, and then there was other affiliate aggregating blogs like AppBuzz and AppBuzz. Those really helped a lot. Helped me find a lot more resources and stuff, and it really intrigued me that there was another side to internet marketing other than multi-level marketing, which I wasn't aware of. Then I got introduced to I'm Brian. I read a lot of their blog posts. I think they just took it down, so there's not that resource anymore, but it was good while it lasted. And then eventually, stack that money. That was huge because it opened up pretty much, so many things for me. Like I learned so much just probably in the month membership that I got from there than I did in all the info products that I had ever bought before. From there, I saw Jordan, or I met him, I don't know, I guess. We did the mobile mastermind, and it wasn't like success right off the bat, I took little to no action in the initial mobile mastermind run. I just observed a lot, and I read what a lot of people were doing. And then in the mobile newbie course, I think, I don't know what it was called, I took little to no action on that, but, that opened my eyes up to a lot of the strategies, like what you guys heard, the back button redirects, all those little monetization strategies that really helped, like, kind of, it was a concrete, one of the first times, like a concrete solution to running affiliate campaigns. So that really made me believe more in this. And then like 1.5, 2 months ago probably I took your mobile consulting. And from there I just took massive action. And I'll get into a little bit more what helped me, do that. But here's my results and earnings. This is from the month of, last month I guess, month of July. So I was testing it. I was testing the offer here. I was testing with 3 affiliate networks. I started with F5, ClickDealer, and Mundo Media. I was testing the same offer, seeing which one paid out the most and which one converted the best. So tested there, and then it was a Friday, I think, or Saturday. No, it was a Friday, and one of my sources was converting pretty well. So I capped it. I had it at $100 a day. Then I raised it to 500, and then I raised it to, I believe, 1,000. A couple, and this was within the span of a few hours. So I was on Skype. Yeah. I was on Skype with my ad network right there for a while, and then he just proposed to uncap it. So uncap the budget. So I tentatively said yes, and then that's where that huge day right there you see. And this was during the time of the World Cup, so I think that helped too, in terms of volume. So, because this is in Brazil. So, what happened was though, I didn't fund the account enough here, so that's why you see that huge drop right there, and I ran out of budget. And that really hit me. I was like, damn it, I missed the opportunity right there. So that really sucked. I want to say 50% probably.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
But yeah, I learned a big lesson from that, guys. So if you have something that's working, you might want to fund it, so it doesn't run out over the weekend. Because I probably lost like 2,000 profit just doing that, or 3, maybe even 4,000. But and then after that, it just right here you see this dip. This is where I got really bummed out. And Jordan, you remember when
you were depressed?
I was like, damn it! I was like, I was doing really well, and then like, just tapered off. I was like,
You have 2 minutes, Luis.
Huh?
2 minutes.
Okay. So I didn't think I would talk this long. Great. But yeah, point is, then I started doing more optimizations. I started learning more about the ad network. Started really to pick up here, and then here's where I started sending traffic to them, because I switched over to ClickDealer. They were giving me a higher payout and it was converting better too. So that's another thing Jordan suggested, is like, you should never run with one network necessarily, because there might be other networks who, if you just propose the offer to them, they'll give you a higher payout. Like I asked the girl over there, the AM, and she immediately gave it to me, and I'm making like a few hundred more. So here's ClickDealer stats. Like for this year, this is Mundo Media.
Congratulations.
So my secret to manage your energy levels, this is one thing that helped me a lot, is I partnered up with somebody who would do all the landing pages, all that stuff for me, and I didn't have to spend any more mental or emotional energy on that stuff, and that's what I think drained me a lot. So outsource what you're good at, hire people from websites, do whatever you got to do, just focus on what you're good at, and this will provide more energy and motivation when it comes time to tackle the harder stuff. Environment is stronger than willpower. Your friends, family, all that stuff for your job. My job really helped a lot because I was a media buyer for an internet marketing company, so I learned a lot at that job. Now I work with other affiliates. This is a cutthroat business, so don't give too much away, but provide value with whatever you can give, and I've gotten like 20-30% increase in my conversion rates by just listening to what other affiliates suggest to me.
Have
So,
big ears. Yeah.
yeah, what I think about Jordan, so you're going in.
Yeah, 15 seconds. So.
Okay, if you're going to invest, you know, get ready, put yourself in a position to get the most value out of his coaching. Don't ask him dumb, like stupid questions like tracking, none of that shit. Like, you got to focus on the high level of stuff because you don't want to waste your time. So
Yeah, that's it. You can just say I'm an asshole. And that was-